Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to No Star Power, episode 24. Sorry, Mr. Burp. Welcome to No Star Power. Sorry, what's up? Okay.
Dude, about to burp, that state of being. Would you rather be constantly about to burp or constantly about to sneeze? Okay, now, but hear me out, because I know you're going to definitely choose burp, because being about to sneeze is the worst feeling ever. But remember, when you're about to burp, it feels like you've got, like, a bubble, which you do. That's why it feels that way. In your fucking sphincter, in your esophageal sphincter. And you're like, and it kind of like, if it was around forever, you'd probably be gagging all the time. Like, ugh. Whereas when you're about to sneeze, it kind of feels good, but you're like, I just need to, unsatisfied. I need to satisfy this. I mean, either way, you'd be useless. You wouldn't find anyone. Nobody would love you. They'd be like, he's always doing this or this. It would be terrible. Terrible existence. So, you make like a TikTok about it. You get a ton of followers on TikTok because you'd be like one of those niche, like, I've got an illness TikToks. And you'd be like, I've been doing this for years. A witch asked me which one I would rather. They talked me into the sneezing one because the burping one was the only other option. And they'd be like, oh, that's fascinating. This person, wow. And then you go on Ellen. But the question is, do you ever sneeze? Do you ever burp? Do you ever sneeze? But then just continue to be perpetually in that state, because that would be pretty satisfying, because then at least you can get it out. Oh, sneeze once. Oh my God, now I have to say it again. Or, oh, thank God. There's another one. It's tough. That's a would you rather for the week. Maybe I should do a would you rather every week, because I fucking love that game. Would you rather? Put it in the comments below and explain in depth which one you'd rather. Like, I take this shit so fucking seriously when I answer would you rathers. And then the big question is like, no, but like, actually, if that was your existence, what would you do? Like really take into account every angle of your life. If that were the reality. Not just like, imagine. No, it's like every fucking day for the rest of your life. This one that I read online, which is a really funny one. In fact, Ben Christensen and I were going to make a show about would you rathers, and I'm not going to explain what it is because I still like the idea. But there's this one would you rather that we were really obsessed with, which we really liked, and here it is. Would you rather? And this is my second would you rather. I'm not going to overwhelm you with would you rathers. But here's another one. Would you rather have every animal read your thoughts except they all hate you? Okay. Or sorry. Reset. Would you rather be able to hear animals' thoughts, but they all hate you? Okay. So you can hear their thoughts, but they hate you. So they're just in there like, fucking piece of shit. There he is. There's his fucking face. Look at him. Another squirrel shows up. Oh my God. What a fucking pile of shit. He just talks too much, like really specific shit. Talks way too much. Like, I feel bad for him. Like that kind of hate where it's like it meant they are convincing themselves they're not hateful, but it's coming out in these nasty ways. I feel bad. I feel bad for people like him. Hey, and then they're passive aggressive with you, and you're like, I know the curse. I know you hate me. What? We're gonna stop here. What? I'm like, I could kill you, because that's like the thing. They would hate you, but they know that you're human, so you could probably, like, that's what I mean. Take into account everything. Like, you could, although you go to jail, all the other laws are real. So if you went up and killed a squirrel that was like talking shit, you still go, like, you'd still deal with fucking small claims court or whatever the fuck happens, where they go, are you a fucking serial killer? And you're like, no, you don't understand. I'm not going to kill people. It's animals. They hate me. I can hear their thoughts. Cut to like just being put in a jail. No, wait. I know it sounds crazy. A witch cursed me. Or would you rather? One sec. Water. Or would you rather every kid, every child under the age of 3 wants to kill you. Okay? This one, it's probably the choice, right? And this is why. Because you don't often run into babies. Okay, you don't come in contact with many babies. But if you did, they want to kill you. And the question is, how, if a baby was endowed with the magical, ability to cognize the concept of wanting of an appetite to murder because of this magical would you rather existence, how far could they go? What would they do? Would they grab a pencil and just try, and you just suddenly, oh, fuck, oh my God, how'd you get up there? And it's like in your back, and he's like, I'm not gonna kill you. And you're like, yeah, I know, okay, just stop. And then the parents are like, what the fuck is going, because you couldn't tell anyone, because in the previous would you rather scenario, I explained how if you explain to anyone that this magic existed, remember, the rest of the world is normal. So if you explain to them what happened and why your life is this way, everybody would think you're crazy and you go to prison or something. Like down the line, eventually, you just like your parents would be like, so we found a place for you where, like, a home, like, like, because they think you're fucking crazy. And I'm like, watch, give your kid a push pin. He will slowly slide it into my fucking temple. I promise you. And they're like, don't talk to my baby like that. And they wouldn't even give you the benefit of the doubt. So, but then here's the thing. So where was I? So the main thing is, yeah, you wouldn't really run into a lot of kids, but here's the problem. Okay. Here's where it gets real dicey. If you ever had a kid, that kid, until they're 3 years old, until their 3rd birthday, would want to kill you all the time. And now, yes, there's an important question to be asked here. Would that, interfere with their development, the development of their frontal lobe from, 6 months to 1 year, whatever it was, like those crucial months? That's a good question. I would probably say no, because that would be horrible, because then they grow up with this like deep-seated, like, I fucking hate you. I wanted to kill you at some point while I was developing. But no, I think it's more one of those things where it's like akin to like, when you were a kid, when you were a baby, you cried a lot. And you're like, I did? Oh my God. It would be like, no. When you were a baby, you used to try to kill me all the time. It's like, what? Me? Oh my God, Dad, I love you. Like, it wouldn't be a big deal. But that's what I think it would be, just to lay out the rules. But you can debate that, that's not in the would you rather, that's not in the fine print. I just imagine that's the way it would be, because magically at 3, they don't want to kill you anymore. Okay? And that's also a magical thing where they no longer want to kill you. So then when they're older, they also are under a magical spell where they never want to kill you, which would probably negate them wanting to kill you from 0 to 3. But man, wow. So like, how would a baby try and kill you? That's why I was so fascinated with this one. I mean, the animal ones, head scratcher too, but this is another level, so many possibilities. How would these kids want to fucking make it happen? Trip you? Definitely. Like, oh my God. You go to a baby shower, like your sister's like, hey, Ben, can I just, and you can't tell anyone, right? So nobody knows, they're not on your side trying to help you. Ben, there's a baby shower that I'm supposed to be going to, okay? And we're supposed to all bring our kids. And as you know, Lindsay is the last of us to have a baby. We've all got our babies. So can you please take him, because I can't make it this time, but they really want all the babies to meet, and I really wish I could go, but I have to go to an appointment. Can you please take him? And you're like, what? They're toddlers? Yes. What do you mean, what? No, I just mean, yeah. I've got an appointment too. No. I know you don't, because you said yesterday, I said that I wasn't busy. You both say it at the same time. Yup, true, so I have to go. Yeah. Well, you don't have to, but why the fuck wouldn't you? He's your nephew. Right. Yeah, sure. Just give him here. Oh, and I should let you know, there's these twins from his preschool, and the mother wants to bring those kids too. So if you could tag along with her, because she doesn't know anyone there, And I know you met her once. And I'm like, oh, yeah, right, the twins. So it's 3 babies. Yeah, I mean, she'll be there to help. Yeah, right. 3 babies, though. Yeah. Okay. Can I just go to the bathroom for a sec? Of course, yeah. No! Okay. Whiskey. Okay. You're not gonna die today, bro. We're not gonna die today. Let's go. We're not gonna die today. I'm not gonna let this happen, yo. Fucking not gonna let this happen, yo. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I gotta shit now. That's how realistically I take that. I think every moment. And then you go to the baby shower, and of course, all these kids are like, Mom, and the friends are like, go on the, oh my god, they love you. No, you don't understand. They're trying to grab my fucking throat. They're trying to strangle me. Oh my god, no, they're so cute. Look at them. They're so determined to get to you. Yeah, you don't realize what's going on. Yeah. It's like, why are you being so aggressive? Get on the floor, play with them. They seem to love you. Yeah, sure. Let me just get on the floor. And they're like, get on the floor, do it. Yeah, we're all like, just get on the floor with our babies. That's disrespectful if you don't. Right. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. Let me just think about it. Get the fuck on the floor, Michael. Okay. Hey guys. Hey. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna cap in your ass. How can they talk already? They're only 3. And then it's like this one baby is like, how old is your kid? He's just turned 3. Oh. And then you like use him as a fucking human shield because he's not gonna try and kill you. Fucking get away from me! I should have chosen the animals! As they're like, as these babies are clambering up on you and like tying like a fucking fishing wire around your neck. Where'd you get that fishing wire? And then the baby's like on your head as he ties the fishing wire, but then he like holds onto it and then like falls off behind you so that it he knows he doesn't have strength, but his weight might be enough to like cause some damage, while the other ones like go and like unbend paper clips and just start fucking pushing them as hard as they can into like the side of your eye. They just know all the pressure. They want to kill you so bad and they think about it all the time, so they just know all these ways of doing it. That's how it would be. Or do you want to have the passive aggressive squirrels? And you can never go to the zoo, okay? You're going to the zoo. You know, the fucking imagine apes hating you, dude. Like you couldn't go to the jungle. Like I went to Africa. I've told this story when I was when I was 17 with my grandmother, and there's so many monkeys there. And dude, if they wanted to kill me, I would be dead in fucking 2 minutes. I'm not even joking. If I came out onto my balcony, time to take in the beauty of the Serengeti, huh? And then like all these monkeys are like, they've already smelled my scent. They've like somehow like cognized that they're like, that's the guy that we need to kill. Like I see him up on the thing. Okay, so don't go yet, because we're monkeys. We can think. Obviously, don't go yet, stupid. He's expecting this. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait till midnight. And then we're going to convince Leopard to go to the watering hole so that there's a leopard sighting, because these humans, they got a fucking boner over the leopard for some reason, even though we fucking kick ass. Even though we kick ass way harder. Yeah, I know that. All right, that's not the point today. Stop being insecure. All right. You got it, boys. All right, we're going to tell the leopard to go down to the fucking watering hole, because you know why? I know where his grandmas stay. So I'm going to fucking find his family, and I will threaten him, because this matters to us. We hate this guy. Oh, but you know what? I'm getting sidetracked. They don't want to kill him. True, they don't want to kill him. They just hate him. But I mean, that's the thing. If animals hated you, some of them would go rogue and try and kill you. And when animals are trying to kill you, you're in much more danger than a kid. Than if a baby wants to kill you, right? See, that's, I think, fair. Like some of them, they hate you. You know, hate is a strong word. They fucking want to, like, you know, some of them are going to be like, it's like, yo, Greg, you good? Yeah, I'm fine. It's like the wifey just left Greg. He's not doing so great. He's like got nothing to lose, I would even venture to say. For real? Yeah. Don't go near. And fuck, I swear to God, that Ben guy's like around the corner. No. Yeah, dude. Fuck that guy, right? Yeah, fuck him. But I'm concerned about Greg. Because he really hates him. I mean, I hate him more, and we all hate him equally. I could just tell. That's the spell. All right, well, what are we going to do? I don't know, man. He's a strong rhino. I'm worried. I think he's going to and you know what happens when you commit a felony? As an animal, those fucking humans, they put you down. Maybe he'll just get transported. Maybe, but maybe not. And then Greg's like fucking kicking up dirt. And they're like, yo, Greg, what are you going to do? Don't wild out. I'm just coming down the street. Brand new job at the conservation area. Brand new job or beautiful day at the zoo with my baby that doesn't want to kill me. This is so great that I chose this option. A rhino? Oh! Huh? They fashioned some clay steps leading up to the side of the enclosure, and now he's charging at me. Yeah! Some of those animals will go rogue, and for that reason, I choose the babies. It's so fucking awesome to think through this shit because I actually came to a logical conclusion. It's like a logical thinking game. And in the end, you kind of have like, you've played some Dungeons and motherfucking Dragons type role playing in your head. And you're like, damn, yeah, that would be a better reality. God, none of them are good though. What was my first would you rather? Oh yeah, always burping or always sneezing. I don't know, I kind of like the mad, like the weird, like the ones that aren't like so devastating to your well-being. You know what I mean? I kind of prefer the ones that are like, it's like a situation, or it's like a weird, like fucking just like a subtle thing in your life that's like not even that subtle, but it'll like, you can avoid it if you really wanted to. Like the ones where it's like, would you rather have one fucking giant nipple on your front of your chest or no asshole? And it's just like, oh my God, I can't even think through that because you die without an asshole. But it's like, you don't need a shit. I'm like, okay, no asshole then. Because you're just saying I'm exempt from needing to shit, which doesn't make sense. So what, am I throwing everything up or do I not eat? Then I'm just bored. But some of these are real good, bro. Like, oh, there's another one. Maybe I'll save it for next week. I like doing this. Tell me if you like talking about would you rathers. Tell me in the comments if you like talking about would you rathers. Rah! My dog is barking at me. Rah! I do not let him get away with that. I don't know about you guys, but dog owners, you know, you got to stand up to your dog. He goes, rah! I go, rah! I fucking take it seriously because I decode his language as like, yo, fuck! Yo, fuck you! And I go, rah! And I just say, fuck you right back in dog language, bro. I gone too deep in the animals hating me thing that I'm now like, yo, but actually though, and I've talked about this before in the podcast, like how I don't like monkeys, because they're fucking so smart and they think shit and they fucking steal your things, which is just crazy. If an animal's like knows that my camera costs money and specifically goes for the camera, that's barely an animal. That sounds like a fucking person. And I think animals are mainly cute because we're like, oh, we could dominate you. You need us. But it's like when it's like a monkey, he's like, fucking, I get 5 of my friends. No, you can't. If I even get 2 of my friends, or if I catch you sleeping, I don't need any friends. I could fucking break your neck. I could just fucking like lay my elbow on your fucking neck and your family won't even hear you die. That's how much I hate them, because I think that's how far I've gone with this, because I think they would do that. Because like I said, I had a story where the monkey came and tried to steal my camera and I saw it in his eyes. He was like, he's like, I'm going to make a bag off this. And I was like, no, fucking get the fuck out of my room. And he went, wah, and dipped. And then later I saw one with no arm, like one missing arm just coming towards me. And he looked like so battle torn. And I was just like, that's not an animal. That is a fucking one step below a person. But it can climb and swing. And it's only slightly less strong. Like, it's basically the same. Anyway, for that same reason, because I just get like a confrontational vibe, like not like a they're not accepting their hierarchical standpoint, which is lower than humans objectively. But it's about where they feel like they are, or where I think it seems like they have it twisted, right? Where they are on that scale, or on that hierarchy, on that list, right? It's like Shark Tale. It's like there's the whales, there's the whale poop, and then there's you. And I'm like, there's humans, there's human poop, and then there's birds, okay? So that's why when a fucking seagull gives me a look, that it's like kind of thinking some shit, or it's like kind of bigger than the rest of them, and it's like the gray one, all of them are white, and they're kind of like, meh, 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 mine, mine, mine. And then there's the one that's like gray, and he's like, mine, fucking mine, oh, fuck. I'm like, fucking get off my beach. Because it looks me in the face, and it's like, I am dinosaur. And I once owned you, small monkey man. And I'm like, get the fuck away from me. And he's like, craw, craw, craw. I'm still scared, but only barely. Because it's like those animals where it's like, if the animal was like a bit bigger, well, I'm talking about a fucking seagull right now. If that seagull was like 4 times the size, no doubt it would be coming for me. That's what I know. And that's when I don't like, because I'm like, I can't trust you, bro. You can't be part of my circle. Another animal that does that? Kangaroos. And I'm sorry if I've done a bit on this already, but I think I did. Or maybe I did one for TikTok and didn't release it, but kangaroos. Same thing. They're the exact same height and they're jacked. Why can they be so jacked? Like, why do they have pecs and fucking muscles and then they like lean back on their fucking tails and they've just got this look in their eye and they punch, they like box, and they've got a baby in their fucking pocket? I'm like, that's a fucking wild animal. No friends with that. Wallabies, however, cute as fuck, because they're like, I'm just a little wallaby, I'm a little baby. And I'm like, you're so precious. Come here. Come to Papa. And they hang out with fucking capybaras, which is another chill animal, because they like hang out next to crocodiles and stuff. Here's the thing. I don't like these animals as much as we don't like a crocodile. But the thing is, the problem I have with it is where I'm like, society just accepts these animals, and some people think they're cute, and some people, whereas with crocodiles and lions, we're like amazed at how scary and how much they are and how they could kill us. But then nobody looks at these other animals and thinks they don't have that intention. So that's what makes me feel uneasy, because I'm like, nobody's talking about this. Nobody's talking about how that thing could punch me in the face and I might die. And nobody's talking about how that if that thing was bigger, I know it would want to kill me all the time. But it's just scared of me, and it kind of relies on me because I have potato chip crumbs. And that's the seagull I'm talking about. So there's my stance on animals. And I'm one of those people where I'm when I was a kid, I was small, and I had to rely on my personality and my kind of like, I'd talk back, like a little bit if I needed to. I was like very friendly with everyone, but as soon as somebody pushed me, I'd have to be like, yeah, well, that's why, because your fucking dad fucking left. I'd have to like I was very confrontational because I thought everyone was after me because I was small. And I still do that shit. That's ingrained in who I am, except with animals now. Sometimes. Seagulls, bro. Fuck seagulls. Yo, lay another animal in the chat that you do not like. Here's the thing. I love animals so much, and part of the reason why I do this and talk about animals I don't like is because I respect my love for animals so much that I even will I will even explore why I love them. I'm not just like all animals. Like, I want to find out. I want to be like, not that one because of that, and this one because of that. I'm like, I want to contain the ones that deserve my love, and the ones that don't, you're out. Okay, sorry. No new friends. No friends in the industry. My brother's been my brother's menu. Is in akin to me effect. Whoa. Let's go. I should carry running laps. Hey. Did it like that? Hell yeah, it's like that. Hey. Oh, how's your week been, y'all? Put a comment if you're would you rather, like answering the would you rathers, and it's lay 2 comments in. I don't give a shit. Lay tons. I will answer them. I love getting comments from you guys. Lay fucking 10 comments. I mean, that's maybe a little over the top. But, tell me what animals you have trouble with, why, lay a novel in the chat. I'm cool with that. I will hit you back with one. I want this thing to be interactive. Speaking of which, like, if you've checked out my TikTok, I've been doing Beatles stuff, and I do these Beatles sketches based on the comments, and that's really fun. I really like that function of TikTok because it's like you can reply to a comment with a video. I know you all know this. I sound like an old man, but I put it in the top corner. And it's like, what about that part in the documentary, the Beatles documentary, where this happened? And I go, oh, and then I make a video about that, and I put that, and I reply, and it also gets more views because people go into the comment section and say, oh, there's another part, and I'm gonna watch that. It's like a fun little transmedia experience in there. So I like that, you know. Fucking lay a comment, tell me what to talk about, or you know, we'll talk. Give me another would you rather or something I can cover next week. Yeah, and if you like the Beatles stuff, guys, if you're here for that, listen, I'm still making them for TikTok. I'm kind of slowing down because I'm running out of material, and I'm cool with that too. Like, I believe that if I believe that a TV series should end when it's not its prime, but when it's like at time, like, you know, when people can just, like, Schitt's Creek did that. It was a great idea. Breaking Bad did that. It's still legendary. Succession plans on doing that. It's probably a smart idea, although I hope they make it forever. I'm cool. You know, if I'm going to follow in those footsteps in my little TikTok world, I might even kind of break it off at some point when I just feel it's right. But for now, I'm doing it. And check it out and let me know what you think of those, or if you prefer anything else I've done. I have a couple other sketches coming out that I'm excited about. So thanks for listening, guys. This has been No Star Power with your boy Ben Ball. If you're listening to this, remember there's a video component on YouTube where I just talk in front of a background, like a wooden background, kind of stealing that from Chris D'Elia. But he's my fucking favorite pancaster. And so it's more of an inspiration thing. And I'm spoofing it a bit, you know. I hope it doesn't seem like I'm ripping him off or anything. Maybe I am kind of ripping him off. Maybe I should change it. Do you think I'm ripping him off? Should I change it? Change it. Something he says all the time. Whoa, here we go. Too much of a fan. All right. Thanks. Take it easy. What else was I going to say? Comment, rate, subscribe. Comment, rate. Remember when it used to be called rating? And subscribe. Love you guys. And as always, take it fucking easy. Although I don't say that always, but take it easy. All right. Love you. Bye.